I'm always reminded of a young man that I knew that went into the jungle with me several times. And there are places in the jungle that literally I've seen men break down in tears. They can't go anymore. But it really doesn't matter because they're so deep in that even if they took off at that very moment, they still wouldn't make it out for 7 or 8 days. They feel like they're in the middle of hell. And this one man would go in with me, this one young man. He was scared of his own shadow. If the boat broke down and we had to jump out in the swamps and get under the boat and clean it off, he was terrified to do it. If we were hiking through the jungle, he was terrified of the snakes and the spiders and everything else that could get him. But I so appreciated that young man. Why? Because he did it anyways. Even though he was so afraid, so timid of everything, he did it out of love for Christ and out of love for souls. We need soldiers. We need young men willing to die, because I want you to know that in this world today, all over the world, there are young men your age in prison who will die but will not back up. Not because they have muscles and can deadlift 405 pounds. It's because they love Christ and Christ loves them. And some of you young men need a kick in the pants. You need to stop being babied. While the world is about to tear us apart, we can't even decide what bathroom to go in. We need men. We need men. 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 And I want to tell you something. The state of things right now, it'll take a great move of God to find any. But nothing is impossible for God. And know this. Although there's just, compared to the population of the world, there's just a few young men here. God doesn't even need all the young men here. Just give me one. Just give me one. Just give me one. And God can use that young man to change the world. He can use that young man to change the world. And again, it's not about strength. It's about Him.